So guys, today I'm going to be making Liberian Kallah. These are the ingredients. And some fried fish with pepper sauce. Let's get started. The nutmeg is so small, it's just a tiny piece left and it kept falling out of my hands. And I choose to still use it anyway. So, still have that piece, by the way. So guys, while mixing your ingredients, you really don't have to mix too fast. I just kind of speed up the video because of the recording. Yeah, I kind of speed it up a little bit. So because it's yeast, you don't want it to drop. So after mixing, you just cover it up so it can rise for like 30 minutes. And then you get to the frying process. This is very easy. And the recipe would be in the description box. The ingredients for the pepper sauce is basically peppers, onion, garlic, tomatoes. I'm using canned tomatoes. Those are just the ingredients for the pepper sauce, and you can season it with Maggi cube. Yeah. Sometimes people add bony fish. I think it's the same as sardines. They added just smoked ones that we have back home, basically dehydrated and powder. And some people add shrimp powder, but I do not eat shellfish. And my cooking is basically light and simple, and it still tastes great. Still have that African taste. Like, you don't necessarily have to add all of that extra ingredient to have that flavor. This is the idea of this channel. You can make your African food pretty nice and simple, and yet still have the flavor, still have the taste. So basically it's pepper, onions, garlic, and tomato. And then I'm going to add some hot pepper later on because I'm using bell pepper right now. So basically that's just the simple sauce, and it tastes great. So thanks again, guys, for coming to join this channel. I'm using fillet fish for the fry fish. I'm not gonna do like a whole fish because I don't want the bones and stuff, you know, for the kids. So I'm using fillet fish. You can use a whole tilapia, a whole snapper, but it's just a fillet fish. So there's no bones in that one. So yeah, simple ingredient, but yet delicious and easy to make. As for the fish, you can use your desired seasoning, your seasoning of choice. Seasoned salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, paprika, cayenne pepper. You know, you can use your seasoning of choice, whatever you like, because I know some people don't eat salt and all the different things that come with it. I do have a seasoning that I got from Aldi. I do not have no salt in there, and I also use Italian seasoning. I also got from Aldi. And I usually just add 1 Maggi cube to that. So yes, as for the chicken, the fish, you can just use your seasoning of choice, your preference. So the Kallah mixture is ready. I'm just gonna be using some vegetable oil to fry them. So let's do this here. Let's do this. Let's get cooking. I'm adding some napkin to my bowl just to hold down the grease, you know, so that the grease can just drain and whatever oil comes out of the Kallah. So I'm just adding some napkin. I'm gonna do the same for the fish. Okay. So guys, I'm gonna be using 1 egg for the fish, for the batter, for the breading, for when I'm frying it. So that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm using the eggs and the flour to coat my fish. I just find it easier to just put everything on it while it's in the bowl instead of doing it individually. I want to do it individually in the flour when I'm putting it in there. But the first phase of I just mix it together first and try to get it to coat as much as the fish as possible. So guys, the oil is nice and hot, and I'm about to start frying the kallah. I'm just adding a bit more seasoning to the flour because I'm going to fry the fish, and I'm also want the flour that I'm going to be using to coat it. I also want it to have a taste to it. If you don't do that, your fish is not going to be well seasoned. So yeah, now that my fish are done frying, I'm just gonna move along to making the pepper sauce. Very easy and simple. Yeah, this is easy and simple. And you can also have this for breakfast also. I'm just adding the oil to the pepper mixture right now, the hot oil. It also kind of helps fry it, but it also limit the steam that goes into the atmosphere in the apartment, because it's spicy, and that's kind of makes you sneeze or burn your eyes. So I just add the pepper as I go along, the oil as I go along, to kind of reduce that film in the atmosphere. That's why you see me adding the oil as opposed to adding the pepper in the hot oil. I added the oil over the pepper little by little, and it's just going to cook down, and it's still going to be fried, and it's still going to taste good. But you just got to learn these little tips and little tricks when you live in an apartment, because most of the time back home what we cook is open space, and all the film, the stain, the smell is in the atmosphere, not in the house. So yeah, okay, just wanted to add that. If you see me doing that, that's why I'm doing it. As for the raspberry, you just want to bring it to a boil. Once it starts to boil, just turn off your stove top, because you don't want to overcook it. So this is it, finished product. And it's this time. I just added some mint leaf to my lemonade, and now it's time to eat. So this is how we eat Kallah in Africa. Well, Liberia. Pepper Kallah. And you can also have this with cinnamon and sugar combo. Just mix it up, and like when you have it on donut or something, and you just rub it in there, you just dip it in, and you can have that for breakfast. So yeah, this is how we do it. This is delicious. Try this recipe out. Let me know what you think. It's very easy, very simple. Try it out and let me know what you think. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your love. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and sharing. God bless you guys.